During the war, Herbert Deaver and Joe Keller ran a machine shop, which made airplane parts. Herbert went to prison because the firm turned out defective parts. Keller went free and made a lot of money. His son Larry died in the war, and his remaining son Chris is about to marry Larry's widow, Ann. Kate Keller, Joe's husband, is convinced that Larry is still alive. Before we begin, Joe and Chris just had a big argument where Chris found out that Joe was responsible for the deaths of those pilots. Any news?
No news.
You've been staying up too late. Why don't you go to bed?
I'm waiting for Chris. Don't worry about me, Jim. I'm perfectly all right.
It's almost 2 o'clock.
I can't sleep. You had an emergency?
Someone had a headache and thought he was dying. Half of my patients are quite mad. People don't realize it, but there's so many people running around loose, cracked as coconuts. Money. Money, money, money. Say it long enough and it doesn't mean anything. Oh, I'd like to be around when that happens.
So childish, Jim. Sometimes you are.
Kate, what happened?
I told you. He had an argument with Joe, then he got into the car and drove away.
What kind of an argument?
An argument. Joe was crying like a child before.
They argue about Ann? About the marriage?
No, not Ann. Imagine. She hasn't come out of that room since he left. All night in that room.
What did Joe do? Tell him?
Tell him what?
Don't be afraid, Kate. I know. I've always known.
How?
It occurred to me a while ago.
I always had this feeling that in the back of his head, Chris almost knew. I didn't think it would be such a shock.
Chris wouldn't be able to live with a thing like that. It takes a certain talent, lying. You have it and I do. Not Chris.
What do you mean? He's not coming back?
He'll come back, Kate. We all come back. These personal revolutions always die down. Compromise is always made in a peculiar way, actually. I believe that every man has a star of one's honesty. We spend our whole lives groping for it. But once that star goes out, it never lights again. He probably wanted to be alone, to watch his light go out.
Just as long as he comes back.
I wish he didn't, Kate. One year I simply took off, went to New Orleans. For 2 months I lived on bananas and milk and studied a certain disease. It was beautiful. Then Susie came, and she cried, and I went back home with her. And now I find myself living in the usual darkness. I can't find myself. It's hard to remember the kind of man I wanted to be. I'm a good husband. Chris is a good son. He'll come back. I have a feeling he went to the park. I'll go look for him. Put her to bed, Joe. It's no good for what she's got.
What does he want here?
His friend is not home.
I don't like him mixing in so much.
It's too late, Joe. He knows.
How does he know?
He guessed a long time ago.
I don't like that.
What you don't like.
Yeah, but I don't like.
You can't bull yourself through this one, Joe. You better be smart now. This thing is not over yet.
What does she want up there? She don't come out of that room.
I don't know. What is she doing? Sit down. Stop being mad. You want to live, you better figure out your life.
She doesn't know, does she?
She saw Chris storming out of here. It's 1 and 1. She knows how to add.
Maybe I should talk to her.
Don't ask me, Joe.
Then who should I ask? But I don't think she'll do anything about it.
You're asking me again.
What am I, a stranger? I thought I had a family here. What happened to my family?
Joe, you've got a family. I'm simply telling you that I have no strength to think anymore.
You have no strength. The minute there's trouble, you have no strength.
Joe, you're doing the same thing again. All your life, whenever there's trouble, you yell at me and you think that settles it.
Then what do I do? Tell me, talk to me. What do I do?
Joe, I've been thinking this way. If he comes back...
What do you mean, if? He's coming back.
I think if you sit him down and you explain yourself. I mean, you ought to make it clear to him that you realize you did a terrible thing.
What ice does that cut?
I mean, if you told him you were willing to pay for what you did.
How can I pay?
Tell him you're willing to go to prison.
I'm willing to...
You wouldn't go. He wouldn't ask you to go. But if you told him you wanted to, if you could feel that you wanted to pay, maybe he would forgive you.
He would forgive me. For what?
Joe, you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. You wanted money, so I made money. You wanted money, didn't you?
I didn't want it that way.
I didn't want it that way either. What difference does it make? I spoiled the both of you. I should have put him out on the street when he was 10 like I was put out and made him earn his keep. That way he know how a buck is made in this world. Forgive it. I could live on $1 a day myself, but I've got a family, so I...
Joe, it doesn't excuse it that you did it for the family.
It's got to excuse it.
There's something bigger than the family to him.
Nothing's bigger.
There is to him.
There's nothing he could do that I wouldn't forgive. Because he's my son. Because I'm his father and he's my son.
Joe, I tell you...
Nothing's bigger than that. You understand? And you're going to tell him. Nothing's bigger than that. And if there is, then I'll put a bullet in my head.
You stop that!
You heard me. Now you know what to tell him. But he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't put me away. Would he?
He loved you, Joe. You broke his heart.
But put me away.
I don't know. I'm beginning to think we don't really know him. They say in the war he was such a killer. Here he was always afraid of lice. I don't know him. I don't know what he'll do.
God damn it. If Larry was alive, Larry wouldn't act like this. He listened to me. He understood the way the world is made. To him, the world had a 40-foot front that ended at the building line. This one, everything bothers him. You make a deal, overcharge, 2 cents, and his hair falls out. You don't understand the world. It came too easy. Yes, sir. Larry, that was a boy we lost. Larry. What am I going to do, Kate?
Joe, please, you'll be all right. Nothing is going to happen.
For you, for both of you, that's all I ever lived for.
I know, darling, I know.
Why do you stay up? I'll tell you when he comes.
Did you have supper? Why don't you make her something?
Sure,
Never mind, Kate. I'm all right. There's something I wanted to tell you. I'm not going to do anything about it.
Oh, she's a good girl,
I'll
you
do
see.
nothing about Joe, but you're going to do something for me. You made Chris feel guilty with me. Whether you wanted to or not, you crippled him in front of me. I'd like you to tell him that Larry is dead and that you know it. You understand me? I'm not going out of here alone. There's no life for me that way. I want you to set him free. And then I promise you we'll go away and everything will end, and that's all.
You'll do that. You'll tell him.
I know what I'm asking, Kate. You had 2 sons, but you've only got 1 now.
You'll tell him.
And you've got to tell it to him so that he knows you mean it.
My dear, if the boy was dead, it wouldn't depend on my words to make Chris know it. The night he gets into your bed, his heart will dry up because he knows and you know. To his dying day, he'll wait for his brother. No, my dear, no such thing. You're going in the morning and you're going alone. That's your life. That's your lonely life.
Larry is dead, Kate!
Don't speak to me!
I said he's dead! I know! He crashed off the coast of China November 25th. His engine didn't fail him, but he died, I know.
How did he die? You're lying to me if you know how did he die.
I loved him. You know I loved him. Would I have looked at anyone else if I wasn't sure? That's enough for you.
What's enough for me? What are you talking about?
You're hurting my wrist.
What are you talking about?
Joe, go in the house.
Why should I?
Please go.
Let me know if he comes.
What's that?
Sit down. First, you've got to understand, when I came, I didn't have any idea that Joe... Well, I had nothing against him or you. came to get married. I hoped. So I didn't bring this to hurt you. I thought I'd show it to you only if there were no other way to settle Larry in your mind.
Larry?
He wrote it to me just before he... I'm not trying to hurt you, Kate. You're making me do this. Now remember, Remember. I've been so lonely, Kate. I can't leave here alone again. You made me show it to you. You wouldn't believe me. I told you 100 times. Why wouldn't you believe me?
Oh my God.
Kate, please.
Oh my God.
Kate, I'm so sorry.
What's the matter?
Chris, where were you? You're all perspired. Where were you?
Just drove around a little. I thought you'd be gone.
Where do I go? I have nowhere to go.
Where's Dad?
Inside, lying down.
Sit down, both of you. I'll see what there's to say.
I didn't hear the car.
Oh, I left it in the garage.
Jim was out looking for you.
Mother, I'm going away. There are a couple of firms in Cleveland, but I think I can get a place. I mean, I'm going away for good. I know what you're thinking, Annie. It's true. I'm yellow. I was made yellow in this house because I suspected my father, and I never did anything about it. But if I knew that night when I came home what I know now, he'd be in the district attorney's office by this time, and I'd have brought him there. But now if I look at him, all I'm able to do is cry.
What are you talking about? What else can you do?
I could jail him. I could jail him if I were human anymore, but I'm like everybody else now. I'm practical. You made me practical.
But you have to be.
The cats in that alley are practical. The bums who ran away when we were fighting were practical. Only the dead ones weren't practical, but I'm practical now, and I spit on myself. I'm going away. I'm going now.
I'm coming with you.
No, Anne.
Chris, I don't ask you to do anything about Joe.
You do. You
I
do.
swear I never will.
In your heart, you always will.
Then do what you have to do.
Do what? What is there to do? I've looked all night for a reason to make him suffer.
There's reason.
What? Do I raise the dead when I put him behind bars? Then what'll I do it for? In the war, we used to shoot a man who acted like a dog, but honor was real there. You were protecting something, but here, this is the land of great big dogs. You don't love a man, you eat him. And that's the principle, the only one we live by. Just happened to kill a few people this time, that's all. The world's that way, and how can I take it out on him? What sense does that make? This is a zoo! It's a zoo!
You know what he's got to do. Tell him.
Let him go.
I won't. You'll tell him what he has to do.
Annie.
Then I will.
What's the matter? I want to talk to you.
I've got nothing to say to you.
I want to talk to you.
Don't do that, Dad. I'm gonna hurt you if you do that. There's nothing to say, so say it quick.
Exactly what's the matter? What's the matter? You got too much money? Is that what bothers you?
Yeah, it bothers me.
If you can't get used to it, then get rid of it. Take all of that money and give it to charity. Throw it in the sewer. Does that settle it? In the sewer, that's all. You think I'm kidding? That's your money. If it's dirty, then burn it. That's your money. That's not my money. I'm an old man. I'm an old, dead man. Nothing's mine. Now talk to me. What do you want to do?
It's not what I want to do, it's what you want to do.
What should I want to do? Jail? You want me to go to jail? Then tell me so. Is that where I belong? Then say so. You say everything else to me. Say that. I'll tell you why you can't say it. Because you know I don't belong there. Because you know who worked for nothing in that war. When they worked for nothing, I'll work for nothing. Did they ship a gun or truck out of Detroit before they got their price? Is that clean? It's dollars and cents, nickels and dimes, war and peace. What's clean? It's nickels and dimes. Half the goddamn country has got to go if I go. That's why you can't tell me.
That's exactly
Then
why.
Why am I bad?
I know you're no worse than most men, but I thought you were better. I never saw you as a man, I saw you as my father. You can't look at me this way. I can't look at myself.
Give me that!
I'm going to read it. Larry wrote it to me the day he died.
Larry.
Chris, it's not for you, Joe. Go away.
Why'd she say Larry?
Go to the street, Joe. Go to the street. Chris, don't
3.5 years. Talking. Now you tell me what you must do. This is how he died. Now tell me where you belong.
Chris, a man can't be a Jesus in this world.
I know all about the world. I know the whole crap story. Now listen to this and tell me what a man's got to be. My dear Anne, are you listening? He wrote this the day he died. Now listen and don't cry. Listen. My dear Anne, it is impossible to put down the things I feel, but I've got to tell you something. Yesterday they flew in a load of papers from the States, and I read about Dad and your father being convicted. I can't express myself. I can't tell you how I feel. I can't bear to live anymore. Last night I circled the base for 20 minutes before I could bring myself in. How could he have done that? Every day, 3 or 4 men never come back, and she sits back there doing business. I'm going out on a mission in a few minutes. They'll probably report me missing. If they do, I want you to know that you mustn't wait for me. I tell you. Anne, if I had him here now, I could kill him. Now blame the world. Do you understand that letter?
I think I do. Get the car, get my jacket.
Why are you going? You'll sleep. Why are you going?
I won't sleep. I'll feel better if I go.
You're so foolish. Larry was your son too, wasn't he? You know he'd never make you do this.
Then, what is this letter if it's not telling me? Sure, he was my son. But I think to him, they were all my sons. I guess they were. I guess they were. Be right down.
You're not going to take him.
I'm taking him.
It's up to you. If you tell him to stay, he'll stay. Now go and tell him.
Nothing could stop him now.
You'll stop him. How long will he live in prison? Are you trying to kill him?
I thought you read this.
The war is over. Didn't you hear? It's over.
Then what was Larry to you? A stone that fell into the water? It's not enough for Dad to be sorry. Larry didn't kill himself to make you and Dad sorry.
What more can we be?
You can be better. Once and for all, you can know there's a universe of people outside, and you're responsible to it. And unless you know that, then you threw away your son, because that's why he died. Find Jim! Mother, I didn't mean to.
Don't, dear. Don't take it on yourself. Forget now.